our musical, The Heroic Hardships of Harold the Hardy, in harmony, starring Helen, Emily, Hope, Hyman, Honnold and Alan Clark. Please hold your applause until the end of the show, otherwise we'll be going on all night. It is said in ancient lore there was a Norseman named Harold the Hardy. The year was 1048 and it was the harshest winter Greenland had ever seen. The whole Norse community was wiped out. All that was left standing was one man and his cow.
Harold! Harold! He's the only Norse around in Greenland. He has to live alone with just a cow. Because all his fellow Norse people have perished. Harold the Hardy.
The winter storms had taken over the fjord. Rivers and lakes froze over. The vegetation was crippled by the cold. The sun was not seen for weeks and it snowed constantly for months. And the fjord froze over.
And it was cold and wet and windy and dark and hungry and snowy and foggy and smelly. And it was cold and wet and windy and dark and snowy and foggy and lonely and smelly.
It was a hard life for Harold.
It's a hard Norse life for Harold. It's a hard Norse life for Harold. He only has one cow. And it's a hard Norse life.
Harold was a very lonely man, but despite that, he had his cow to keep him company. Unfortunately, he had more misfortune around the corner. One cold evening, his cow took a turn for the worse. It's unknown how, but his cow caught mad cow disease and tragically died.
His name is Harold. He had a cow. Mad cow disease came. Cow took his bow. Yet still he haunts the place. Scares Harold's face. He's the phantom of the Norse.
Haunted day and night by the death of his cow, Harold slowly pulls himself together and stops mourning his cow, which no longer fills his stomach. So he goes in search of food. In his long and tiring journey, he spotted a tasty treat.
If you go through the willow today, you're in for a big surprise. When Harold left his longhouse today, he didn't go in disguise. But when the polar bear arrived, Harold was the one that survived. There was picnic.
After a ferocious battle with the evil polar bear, he finally had his dinner.
Harold's the champion. Harold's the champion. No time for polar bears, 'cause Harold's the champion of the Norse.
Harold returned to his dark, dingy longhouse, where he was trapped for 2 months due to a horrendous snowstorm. One night, Thor, the pagan god of war, spoke to him in his dreams. He told him of the legend of the juiciest, biggest, bluest blueberries in the whole of Greenland, which only grow on the top of Kettle.
He closed his eyes. Drew back the sealskin. And knew within him some blueberries. Way far above, on top of Kettle. Whoa. Where blueberries settle. Whoa. Any dream will do. Any dream will do.
Harold decided to brave the vast blizzard and scale Kettle.
Reach for the berries. Climb every mountain higher. Be light and merry. And when there's nothing towering over you, he knows his tongue will soon be blue.
of kettle, Harold finally reached the top.
Berries, glorious berries, they're tasty and easy. Berries, glorious berries, they're juicy and squeezy. Put them in your mouth and chew, or in a big stew. Oh, berries, glorious berries, glorious berries, berries so blue.
Harold triumphantly patted his belly.
Harold's the champion, Harold's the champion, no time for cattle, 'cause Harold's the champion of the North.
The storm began to brew, the sky angered. Thunder shattered the eerie silence, and then a bolt of lightning struck poor Harold. He started falling and falling.
He will survive! He will survive! He knows that he is falling down and taking quite a dive. But we're waiting down below, not expecting such a blow. It's a caribou! What will it try to do? He gets well squashed!
Thor smiled on Harold, and he was blessed with a soft landing on an unexpected caribou. Amazingly, the caribou survived, but it lost an antler. So Harold took in the caribou, and he tamed it.
Is the eye of the caribou with just one antler, taming it, teaching it to pull. With the bones of the cow, he fashioned the sled, and he rode it to the caribou.
Harold successfully tamed the caribou. Harold the hardy, Harold the heroic Norseman, rode into the sunset in search of a better life.
He wants to break free. He wants to break free. He wants to break free from this fjord and its freezing cold wintry shadows. He wants to break free. Thor knows! Thor knows he wants to break free!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our saga. Thank you.